Welcome everybody to week 17 of Paul and Pat's podcast. We're here in Mallorca again. Cheers, Pat.
Cheers, Paul. Cheers, everybody.
Absolutely disgusting here, as you can see from the background.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Pat and
I'd much rather be on the ferry, I tell you that.
Wouldn't that be nice to be in a ferry till 2 in the morning and then drive 25 hours to Hamburg instead? I would love to do that, I can tell you.
Yeah, cheers, everybody on the ferry.
Ihr müsst euch ein bisschen locker an die Reling stellen und dann so das Ding.
Wir sind mitten in der Aufgabe.
Somebody's talking in the background.
Sag mal Per. Yeah. Say hello, Per.
Hello, hello. So an die Reling stellen da vorne.
Yeah, so he said we have to stand on the railings, but we're sitting down, we're enjoying a nice Blanc Pescador. It's a white wine, and this week's all about the ferry. So we're going to talk about ferries this week, and people who are just absolutely nuts leaving the people from Mallorca to go on a ferry.
And we might even get there before then.
We might, yeah. So we're going to go to our first little reportage from Mallorca. We're going to show you a nice place, and we'll be back soon. Okay. So here's the story from the very beginning. We went on a golf holiday. Here are the guys on the first tee, waiting to tee off. We also went down into Palma and had a couple of drinks and some tapas, as you do. Then, unfortunately, a volcano erupted, meaning that these fellas couldn't take us home. Some guys decided to go on this, which tends to take a little bit longer. Pat and I obviously decided not to do that, and we'll hang around in Mallorca because it's obviously so horrible. We thought we'd play a bit of golf at Segway, riding some Segways, like Anton here. Anton rented himself a little car, by the way, in order to get around. After we played golf, we had a couple of drinks in these really terrible beach bars where you couldn't see anything, and after that we went home on one of these, and that's how it worked for us.
So we're very sad we had to stay on Mallorca because these other people went on the ferry and they left at 10 o'clock in the morning, arrived at the harbour, I don't know, 11 or something, left at 6, and now it's 7 o'clock, well 7:30, and me and Paul are probably in the worst place in the world. It looks terrible, doesn't it? So we're very sad we didn't go on the ferry. We would have really liked to go, and we've just got the news that the planes are going as well, so I think we did the right decision there.
So this is me riding my Segway, one of those things you stand on at Segway golf course, and just overhead is, you've guessed it, Air Berlin going back to Hamburg, or Germany at least somewhere. And up on the green is Anton, who shot off in his Segway and never waits for me anyway, but there you go, typical Anton. So Pat, do you want to explain where we are now and what we're up to now?
I'm in a beach club right now. I can't really see because it's very light in here and I forgot my sunglasses. I can see a couple of good looking women in here though. And they sat right back there, you should be able to see them right now. And there's one plane after each other just going away. Look, you see? There you go, that's much better. And then planes are just going, I mean, we can see planes, about 4 in the air at the same time, so it's pretty cool. But Ollie, I'll not mention his second name, he thinks that they're all going to Barcelona, which somehow we're not quite sure about. I've seen about 20 Air Berlin flights today, and I'm not sure if they all went to Spain. But anyway, it's very nice here, and I hope you had a great time in the car for 20 hours.
So that was interesting week this week. Finally, we're going to finish up with our podcast from Mallorca with On the Tour. So Pat, on the tour.
On the tour, who cares? We're on Mallorca. I've not seen any golf at all, so I don't care. I'm here. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time. very proud I'm not on that ferry, by the way.
And by the time this podcast gets to you, I'm probably hard at work in Germany and in Hamburg, and Pat's probably still here getting drunk. So we'll see you next time.
Cheers.